sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First down, Prescott being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Prescott to throw it. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Prescott eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Running the toss here to Dillon. Powering his way forward. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And some space here.
What are doing like that, John?
Races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 68 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Fourth down, Prescott.
We come, boy. Get him, Gary.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Interception.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Go, boy.
And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 45. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion. Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now
Set
is
up Rodgers. Go on, boy.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Touchdown, boy.
It's so close, he gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Go, y'all. Touchdown, right.
Try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers add on to their lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
And they quit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Kenny, run it in there.
And the Packers pick it up.
Touchdown, Big Kenny.
Fumble return. Back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
The trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Nwangwu now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already.
So what's going on?
1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Middle of the field to Jefferson. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
First
quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position. Every series, you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
There you go.
third down, Cousins. He
Good boy.
rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now left side on the swing pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here, right. Says on like I said.
Rodgers gonna throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Rodgers connecting with Equinemius St. Brown. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now Crosby for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
When did dude pay him? I said, when did dude pay him?
And getting this just shy of midfield.
It seems like y'all never pay him.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs.
Well, he'll count, but dude so be milking this shit out of there.
So the first down,
I said, well, he'll count, but dude so be milking this shit out of there.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this